Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Answer Desk. I'm Bill, your host, and with me is Paul Muller, who is the founder of Vision Retirement and also a certified financial planner.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Paul. So let's get right to it. And
Spin away. Come on, let's go.
Away. Okay.
Pick a good one. Pick a good one. I get nervous right about now.
All right. This is an interesting one. Do I need a will if I'm married?
Wow.
And I'm married, so I'd be curious to hear your answer.
I think the question is, do you need a will even if you're not married, right?
It's not always asked, but yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, we're going to make it what it is. So, I mean, in general, yes, everyone should have a will, right? Even if you don't write a will for yourself, you have a will written by the state that you preside in. So, dying without a will is called dying intestate. So, it's always important for you to spell out your wishes as opposed to potentially somebody else. So, absolutely, everybody should have a will, especially if you're married. Because once you get married, if you start having a family and kids, it gets a lot more complicated. And, I think when people think about wills that, they look at it very morbidly. And that's probably, the easy way to look at it because you're looking down the road and I'm not here anymore. But the reality of it is that, having a will is just simply putting your affairs in order so that, it passes to whomever it may be with the least amount of effort as possible. And improper planning can always cause, more problems than planning. So
you're really myth busting here because one of the myths is, hey, I'm married. When I die, everything's going to go to my spouse anyway. So why do I need a will?
Yeah, potentially. Absolutely. If you wanted to go to your spouse, right? What if there's other people, maybe you have, sisters or brothers or parents or, maybe you're just newly married and you don't want your wife or husband to get everything. So, it just really depends on, what your overall situation is. But yeah, and everything doesn't have to pass through the will. So, when we talk about order of operation and how things are passed, there may not be anything left in the will to pass. But the will is going to be used most importantly for naming those people that you want to carry out your duties. So it'd be the executor, executrix, maybe a trustee, custodian for the minor children if you have any, and all those people. So yeah, it does a lot, and you definitely should have one.
All right.
Yeah, well, especially if you're married.
Okay.
And also a prenup. You definitely want a prenup.
Whenever you're done answering.
Yeah. No. We definitely want the prenup, and we want the will. But yeah.